Yeah, but this is some cool stuff they showed off in this exhibition match. It was just only Sokka. Unfortunately, we don't get any other characters in this footage. It's just a Sokka mirror match. I do still hope that they show a character trailer or a character breakdown of sorts, because it do the character more justice if they still show a trailer afterwards. There was one track in here that was playing that was just going, you know, it was unexpectedly kind of groovy. Kind of liked it right here.
I guess I'm gonna try to hit it. Yeah.
So he has this move that's like his space sword. You see like a black and red flash, and he hits you with the sword. It's unblockable apparently. The reason why this is interesting to me, Azula has lightning, and lightning is like notably one of the unblockable attacks in the entire franchise. So my theory was, is Azula going to have lightning and it's going to be unblockable? But the game has parry in it, so what does that mean? If you can you just parry it, and then, you know, that kind of defeats the purpose. But here we have an example of Sokka's sword. Unblockable.
There's actually an easier way to deal with this, but...
And you'll see this notification right here says hit opponent at a flow stance. Not all of his sword attacks are unblockable, just this one specifically. So that was pretty interesting right here. Hit opponent at a flow stance. So there are some attacks, or at least this is one attack in the game that is both unblockable and unparryable. And you see they're just throwing it out, right? It's just one of his special moves. So apparently Sokka can't cancel any of his lights or mediums into heavy attacks. And I presume that he was going to, hold up. When we get to that, I presume that Sokka was going to be a low damaged character because he was unable to cancel into heavies or, you know, do things like that of that nature. That seems to be somewhat of the case, but there's also an exception to the rule. But let's get to this.
Oh wait, wrong super. This is the unlimited flow meter.
So he has an install level 1 super, which calls 4 bars. And Suki comes in, kisses him on the cheek, and he gets a speed buff apparently, or apparently he gets like unlimited usage of his flow. So you use his blue bar to flow, which he uses to move like that. It seems like he's faster, and he also gets unlimited usage of it, which seems pretty good, right? That's pretty cool. You know, the more interesting dynamics they add to the characters, the better. Another thing that they noted was that he has one of the best anti-airs in the game, probably the best. Another thing that happened earlier on in the match was Sokka has his boomerang, right? And he has to catch it. He not only throws it, but he has to catch it on its way back. If he doesn't catch it, it gets lost on the field and he has to pick it up. He can also throw the boomerang away from the screen, away from his opponent. I don't know where it happened. Maybe it happened like right at the start. There you go. He threw the boomerang backward. You saw that? There you go. That's the shit right there. He threw the boomerang backwards, jumped up, and did the unblockable. So I'm going to skip ahead to the next variation because they did first to threes for each support. Also, shout outs to Avatarfighters for putting this on YouTube. Big help, much love, shout outs. So this is the support of Sokka. Every time he hits you with his sword, it adds an extra buff to his damage. And apparently there's no limit. You see the number on the top next to the boomerang. Every time you hit somebody with your sword, it gives him a boost in damage on his sword. And this is what throws my theory about him being a low damage character completely out the window. He might be one of the strongest characters in the game, but only with this, potentially only with this variation of his. Okay, so now they got 11 stacks, 11 and 10 stacks. We'll just watch the damage here.
Ow! Oh no, I'm dead. Oh wait, combo breaker? Oh wait, that's almost deep. Ah, you sent it! Oh, I sent it!
Another thing that just happened here. Through his EX boomerang, it passes through. His regular boomerang just bounces off and you have to pick it up. This one just passes through no matter what. That is going to be pretty tricky right there. But it seems like it has a long time before it returns. He tried to send it back. Damn, all of these sentences are just completely horrible. And then the last variation is one of the wildest ones. He gets a attachable rope that he can pull the boomerang back, but you can also cut the rope so that he can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. Let's look at it. The fuck is this shit?
Yo, where's it coming from? Oh, I see. Just cut it.
Sokka is gonna be a wild ass character.
I see the vision.
But anyways, I'm gonna try to keep it short because, you know, it's kind of hard to consume all of this exhibition play when we don't know much about the character to begin with, right? So that's why I still want a character breakdown to really like be able to comprehend everything. But yeah, it's cool being, you know, getting something new. From what I've seen, the space sword seems like it's going to be the best one, but they didn't really like mess around that much with the first one, which is you get cheaper flow cancels, run cancels rather, and who knows what that adds up and what that means. But here's another thing. So apparently whenever you throw the boomerang or whenever you pick it up, it hastens your recovery. What this implies, apparently you can make something potentially safe. As you see, his boomerang is, you know, he's trying to safeguard the boomerang and prevent him from getting it so he can't toss it out again. But in the process of doing that, he allows him to get the opportunity to make his dive punch safe. Maybe not even just be safe, it might be plus, right? So if your boomerang is out on the floor, if you don't have your weapon, you can potentially make a very unsafe move plus. A lot of interesting things with this Sokka character we have going on right here. I would like to see some Azula. Now, I don't want to see an Azula exhibition. I want to see an Azula either a breakdown or a trailer that has a breakdown like Toph. If we can strike something within those two middle grounds, if getting either a trailer or a breakdown or combo videos, which is basically a trailer for all the characters, or at least for the characters that we have not seen in action just yet, or characters including Sokka, then I think that will be like the best way to really showcase the character. Just from my personal opinion, I would still like to see a Sokka trailer and breakdown. But that wraps it up here of the Sokka gameplay footage. And, you know, again, shout outs to everybody involved. You know, hopefully we get more footage soon, and hopefully it's of more characters, and hopefully we got more stages. Like, I don't know if they have more stages in this game, but I would like to see more. But anyways, peace out, much love, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your days. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. May peace be with. Always keep your heads up. Deuces, those both adios. Stay cool. And if you like this content, be sure to show some love, but always be sure to show that love to the people who matter to you. This is ITOwl bidding you farewell. Peace, much love, and stay cool. Love your loved ones. Keep strong. Keep your head up high. Chin raised to the sky. Keep marching forward and you know, try to spread love when you can. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.